The peace that surpasses all understanding. If you listen hard enough, you'll probably hear balls bouncing in the background. You'll hear a little 8-year old talking on her iPod Touch. Um, if you scan through social media, everybody's going hysterical. Oh, it's only day 4, or it's only day 3, and I don't know what I'm going to do, right? But the peace that surpasses all understanding. Again, we can take this moment, we can take this time, and we can legitimately look at it from the standpoint of what we're missing out on, what's happening, what's, the unknowns that are out there. Or we can take this time and really learn how to invoke peace or bring about peace in the midst of chaos. It's like, right now there's all kind of mindful apps on, your app store, whatever kind of phone you have. It's all about mindfulness and being peaceful and meditation. All of that comes into play, but it's interesting. Now that we have the opportunity to, elicit that level of mindfulness and actually play with it, we don't take the opportunity to do so. And again, I'm not perfect, right? I mean, every so often I get frustrated and, upset and feel antsy and anxious. But the reality is we now have the opportunity to really embody the peace that surpasses all understanding. Now, for me, that's my faith, right? And but I'm not naive to the fact that everybody doesn't believe what I believe. But real talk, when I think about that, when I understand where that peace comes from, when I understand, the true peace that surpasses all understanding, but then I think about right now, this is the time in which we need it, right? And so I don't know why it came to me. I was hearing the ball bounce in the hallway. I was hearing my little girl on her iPod Touch, and it's just this constant barrage of not being able to stay still or not being able to just cool out. And then when I scroll on social media, every other post is something bringing chaos to a challenging situation. Again, the peace that surpasses all understanding. What are you doing in the midst of all of this chaos to bring about peace? How are you being mindful? How are you, meditating and allowing yourself to almost quiet the noise around you so that you can really think and kind of sit with yourself? How are you doing?